Welcome to Vinyasa, and start in a kneeling position today with 1 or 2 blocks. If your ankles and knees are totally warmed up, you can come straight down onto your heels. If there's any cramping in the bottom of the feet, create a higher platform. And you can always lower the platform. I got a little cramping in my left foot, so I'm just going to pull the toes back and then try again. Let the back of the hands rest on the thighs. And let the tilt of the pelvis be slightly biased forward. Shoulders back and down. Let the spine lengthen, crown of the head lifts. Keep upright with a soft attitude. Let the skin drape over the bones like a silk cloth draped over the back of a chair. Let the face soften into a Mona Lisa smile. And let the breathing be gentle. Let the breath be consistently in and out of the nose. As you inhale, push down through the sit bones. As you exhale, feel the heart lift up, float up, and feel the head float up. The lower body grounds into the earth with each inhale. And the upper body drifts upward lightly. At the top of the inhale, where there's a pause between the breaths, let the skin relax. Inhale, push down through the sit bones. Skin relaxes. Exhale, lift the heart, lift the crown of the head. Inhale, push down through the sit bones. At the pause between the breaths, relax the skin. Exhale, lift, float up. And in today's practice, imagine you're preparing yourself to relax after the class. So you're not using your vinyasa to generate energy to do and accomplish, but you're doing your vinyasa to perhaps complete a day, be in a relaxed state. If you have a busy day ahead, you're using it to create that happy middle energy where you're balanced and centered. Or perhaps if you've been sick or injured, you're using it to generate space for healing. So keep that sense of modest asana. Let each new breath begin to grow deeper. As you inhale, push down through the sit bones. As you exhale, float up and rotate to the right. Inhale back to neutral, push down through the sit bones. As you exhale, lift up and float to the left, twist to the left, just a modest twist. Inhale, push down through the sit bones. Feel the skin soften as your head lifts up, and you exhale, twist a little deeper this time to that right side, crossing the arms, one in front, one behind. Inhale, neutral, push down. Soften the skin, exhale, lift up and twist. Continue on. Feeling the twisting motion. Start from the base of the spine, from your seat, and move up towards the shoulders, into the neck. And see if you can articulate the twist, firstly starting at the hips, then the shoulders, then the head. So you're feeling this three-part twist: hips, shoulders, head, exhale. Inhale brings you back to neutral. Exhale, staying tall, hips, shoulders, head. Gently unwinding between as you inhale and sink down, hips, shoulders, head. Letting each new twist reveal new parts of the body, new muscles that are finding their range of motion unhurriedly. Perhaps it's a stiff neck today, and you're just feeling those muscles gradually letting go. Perhaps it's a tight low back. Feeling the lubrication of that rotation, releasing the back. Perhaps it's mid-back. Perhaps it's all three or none of the above. Feel it as a moving meditation, getting the spine moving in all directions. The next time you twist to the left, pause. Keeping the hips and the shoulders twisted to the left, exhale the head to the right. Inhale the head to neutral. Exhale the head to the left. Now as you rotate, as you pivot the head left and right with the breath, every now and then, see if you can deepen the twist in the hip and the shoulders. And notice how the hip and the shoulders create a foundation for the neck to increase its range of motion. So once the hip and the shoulders hold the twist, the neck becomes more and more freed up. The next time you inhale, release slowly. Come back to neutral. And be with the lingering sensations of that twist. Be with the echo of the asana. Exhale to the other side, establishing the twist. Hips, shoulders, head. Exhale the head to the left, opposite direction. Swivel the head with the breath. Slowly. Every now and then, deepen the twist from the hip and the shoulder, freeing up the neck. The next time you inhale, release. And see if you can lower the seated position on your block, even if it's a tad low, increasing the stretch sensation through the shins, through the knees. If you come down too far too fast, see if you can find an in-between position. Exhale, lean to the left side, planting the hand on the ground. Drop the ear towards that shoulder. Traction out the right side of the neck. Drop the right hand behind the back, half bind, and drop the shoulder. Float the right hand into the sky. And then create a big circle. As you create the circle, let that left elbow bend so you can really lean forward into the circle. Keep that right shoulder as relaxed as possible as you come into this half circle pose or variation of half circle. Feel that right shoulder. The next time you come up, we're going to reverse the direction. So bringing it behind you and then sweeping low in front, lifting up over to that side. Freeing up that right neck, right shoulder. The next time you lift up, come back to your half bind. Relax the right shoulder, bend the left elbow. Straighten that left arm. Lift the torso, lift the head slowly, release the arms, and feel the lingering sensations. Change sides. Right arm supports, let the head droop. Relax the left shoulder. half bind. You can bend and soften that right elbow at any time if you feel you can come down lower towards the floor. Really feel that left shoulder letting go, the left side of the neck untethering from the shoulder. Float that left arm up. And big circles, slow circles. So today's vinyasa has this slow, gentle thread where we're waking up the joints in a very soft way. So if the joints are tired, you're sensitive to that tiredness. If your joints are fresh, you're sensitive to that freshness. Reverse direction. The next time you lift, pause, come into half bind again. Relaxing that left shoulder. Straighten the arm as you lift the torso, lift the head, and come onto your belly. Remove your prop. Stack your hands under the forehead. Bring the legs out into Charlie Chaplin feet and give the legs and hips blood flow as they straighten out, releasing the constriction from our Vajrasana. Bend the knees, bring the hands under the shoulders and straighten the arms. Lift the head, exhale, come all the way back to crocodile. Relax and let go. Take 2 recovery breaths. Bend the knees, slide the hands back. Inhale, lift up. Lift the head. Exhale, come back to crocodile. Take 3 recovery breaths. Inhale, bring the hands back, bend the knees, lift the head. All one breath. Exhale, come down, crocodile, 4 recovery breaths. Inhale, slide the hands back, bend the knees, lift the head. Exhale, turn the head over that right shoulder. Inhale, neutral. Exhale, left shoulder. Continue. Inhale to neutral. Push the hips back. Come into wide-kneed child pose. Releasing the low back. Inhale, tabletop. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Extend the left leg back. Push out through the left heel. And then bring the left leg out to the side, fire hydrant. One big slow circle of the knee. Coming back to fire hydrant. And one slow circle the opposite direction. Coming back to fire hydrant and then extending the leg back onto the mat and push through the heel. Fire hydrant. Circle clockwise. One orbit and then other way. Bring that foot back onto the mat. Push out through the heel. And lift the right hand to the sky. And then thread the needle. Feel the upper body waking up. Shoulder, the neck. Find your balance point as you lift that left leg to the sky and just do toe taps. Lift up, tap down. Up, tap down. Up, hold. Find your balance point. You might roll towards the back of your head a bit more. There's a feeling that you're going to fall over backwards, so keep counteracting that. Keep that leg lifted. You might lift the left hand. Tap the left hand to the low back, half bind, and then lift up. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Drop that left hand back to your mat. Bend the left knee. Come back to child pose. And feel the echo of the joints waking up. Come back to tabletop. This time extend the right leg back, push through the heel bone. Nice stretch. Fire hydrant, right knee out to the side. And then orbit that knee, one circle in one direction and then the other. From fire hydrant, kick back and extend through that right heel, stretching once again. Fire hydrant. Orbit the hip, once in each direction. And then push back, extending that leg. Stretching the back of that leg, lift the left hand to the sky. Thread the needle. Threading the needle, of course, looking for that point of balance. So you can lift that right foot up and then tap it down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and hold. Find your balance point as you lift the right hand and come into half bind. Release as you bring that hand back down, knee back down, child pose, letting it all go. Inhale, come back to Vajrasana, Thunderbolt pose, using blocks as a seat if you wish. Clasp the hands, bring the elbows together, and move the hands in the infinity sign. So if you're looking at the pinky finger, it inscribes the infinity sign. Keep the elbows together. Reverse direction, so the thumbs lead the way. Release, clasp the hands behind the back, extend the arms, roll the belly down the thighs, forehead to your mat, lift the hands up, lift up a little more, lift up a little more, tuck the chin, bring the crown of the head onto your mat, lift up a little more, and slowly reverse, come out of Yoga Mudra. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips, cat and cow. Curl the toes, downward dog. Walk your dog out. Push back through the heart. Bring the heart back towards your knees. Lengthen through the arms. And feel the hands grounding down into the earth, particularly the thumb and the index finger. Keep walking your dog. And then pause walking the dog. Have the knees slightly bent. Pull the navel back towards the spine and up towards the heart. Lengthen through the arms and then push the heels back slowly into your downward dog. Float the right foot to the sky, three-legged dog. And step the right foot to the right hand. Drop the left knee to the floor. Keep the hands under the heart. Point the toes of that left foot and then lean your weight over the hands. Feel that back hip flexor working. Push into the hands, push the hips back and drop the head. Round the back, take the weight off that back hip flexor, the stretch off the back hip flexor into the low back. Inhale, weight over the hands, lift the head up and push down with that back foot. Round the back, hips come back, knee bends more, front knee starts to straighten more, round the back. One more time, forward, lift up, look up. Now bending the left knee, lift the left foot off the ground and tap it back down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lift and hold. Sweep that right hand around and grab that foot for a moment if you can, and just pull it back gently. Exhale, release, walk the hands back. Lift the toes of the front foot and sink back onto the back heel. Feel the hamstring stretch there. And then hinge forward towards that knee and then back up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and hold for a moment. You might even bring the hands forward to support you, or push down onto the floor to take weight off the back foot. Drop the head towards the knee. And then slowly walk the hands forward. Lift the hands up. Kneeling warrior. Bring the right hand forward, left hand back, palms to the sky. Look back at that back hand. Watch that front knee remain stable. Front foot is strong. Inhale, come back through kneeling warrior. And then revolve twist. Left hand forward, right hand back. Watch that front knee. Look back at the hand. Inhale through kneeling warrior, and one more twist each way. Twist to the left. Revolve twist to the right. Inhale, kneeling warrior, step back, downward dog. Left foot high to the sky, three-legged dog. Bring that left foot forward, drop the right knee. Hands under the heart. Lean forward. Feel the weight over the wrists. Extend the toes of the back foot. Feel that right hip open up. Push the hips back and round the back. Drop the chin to the chest, stretch the back. Inhale forward. Lift the head. Push down with the back foot. Exhale, round, dropping the chin. Inhale forward, lift the head. Exhale, round. Inhale forward, lift the head. Lift the right foot and tap it to the floor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then lift and hold. Sweep the left hand back and grab that right foot. Pulling it back to the buttocks, increasing the stretch in the quad. Exhale, release the foot as you walk the hands slowly back. Bringing the weight down onto that back heel, half Hanuman. Toes of the front foot curled up. And then hinge forward and backward. Feeling the hamstring respond to that. Being sensitive to how much weight your hands need to support the back leg. The next time you come forward, you can round head to knee. Keep the toes curled back on that left foot. And then slowly walk the hands forward. Lift the hands up, kneeling warrior. Left hand forward, right hand back, twist. Stabilize that front knee. Look back at that back hand. Inhale, back through center, revolve twist. Left hand back, right hand forward. Stabilize the front leg. Inhale, through neutral. Exhale, left. Inhale, through neutral. Exhale, right. Inhale through neutral. Exhale, step to the top of the mat. Forward fold. Slide the hands up to the shins. Straighten the arms, lengthen the back. Exhale, dangle towards the floor. Try that again. Slide the hands up the shins, straighten the arms, lengthen the back, pike pose. Exhale, dangle to the floor. Try it again. Exhale, dangle. Inhale, pike. Lift the head, bend the knees, lift the hands, reverse swan dive. Exhale, prayer. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, swan dive to the earth, forward fold. Pike pose. Exhale, dangle. Inhale, pike. Exhale, dangle. Inhale, pike. Lift the head, lift the arms, bend the knees, reverse swan dive. Reach up, clasp the hands, half moon to the left. Inhale, neutral. Exhale, right. Inhale, neutral again. Left. Right. Inhale, neutral, drop the left hand. Quarter moon to that left. Inhale, switch. Switch. Keeping the hands up, take a giant step back with the left foot, come into warrior one. Half moon to the right, half moon to the left. Exhale, step forward, forward fold, slowly, slowly. Inhale, pike. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, pike. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, pike. Reverse swan dive. Hands above the head. Half moon, left and right. And again. Go with the breath. Slow down. Drop the left hand, pike to the left. Inhale, neutral, switch. And once again, each side. Hold the hands above the head, giant step back, right foot. Warrior one. Left and right, twist, not twist, but fold. Step to the top of the mat carefully. Forward fold. Pike pose. Exhale, fold. Inhale, pike. Exhale, fold. Inhale, pike. Lift the gaze, reverse swan dive. Half moon left and right. Twice. Take your time. Really open up those side channels of the body, the ribs. And then dropping one hand, repeat twice. You might get a little more range of motion with one hand down. The goal here is to open up the ribs, open up the tightness between the waist and the ribs. Pause, hold up, giant step back with that left leg. And this time prayer twist, so sweeping the hands down over that right thigh. Establish, push out through that left heel, and then bend the elbows, thumbs to the heart. Exhale, release to warrior one. Step back, downward dog. Left foot high to the sky, three-legged dog. Big step forward, warrior one. And sweep, this time over that left thigh. Elbow over the thigh and push out through the right heel. Good. That's it. Bend the elbows, thumbs to the chest. Stacking, elbow over elbow. Inhale, unwind. Exhale, downward dog. Come into high plank. Drop the knees, child pose. Inhale, neutral. Curl the toes, downward dog. Lift the right foot high to the sky, three-legged dog. And bring the right knee to the right elbow. And drop the right shin and right foot underneath the body. Drop the left knee and walk the left knee back and back and come onto your elbows. So the right foot is underneath the left hip, left rib cage. And for some people it might even be higher towards the left shoulder. Find the position for that right thigh that feels most delicious for you. Elbows can support you. I'm going to bring the hands under the shoulders here, head to the floor, and do push-ups. 1, look up. Bend, come down, tap the forehead to the floor. Straighten the arms, lift the head. 2, down, straight, inhale, lift the head. 3, 2 more. The next time you straighten, pause, keep the head lifted. Now bend the left knee and tap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then reach the right hand back to grab that left foot. You can use a strap if you can't reach. While you hold the foot, we're going to do 1 arm push-ups. Head down, straighten the arm. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Release the foot, release the hand, curl the toes of the left foot, come into plank. Downward dog, left foot high to the sky, 3-legged dog. Left knee to left elbow, drop the left shin, left foot, drop the right knee, walk the right knee back, and tap the toes, point the toes. Come down onto the elbows. Bring the hands under the shoulders and push-ups. 1, lift the head, inhale. Bend, come down, tap. 2, lift the head. 3, 4, 5. 5 and hold. Knee bends. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bend, hold, sweep that left hand around and grab that right foot. Feel that back leg open up, the front of the back leg open up. 1 arm push-ups. 1, 2, it's great for the triceps. 3, 4, 5, release that leg, curl the toes of the right foot, lift that right knee, and step back to plank. Downward dog. Right foot high to the sky, 3-legged dog. Step forward, warrior 1. Open up warrior two. Straighten the front leg, reverse triangle. Come forward into triangle, keeping the front leg straight. Hands over hands. Come back up, bend that front knee, warrior two. Reverse warrior. Warrior two. Side angle. And just flow here for a moment. Use those 3 to 5 positions. So if the front leg gets too tired, you can straighten and come into reverse triangle. And triangle, just to break it up. Or you can just stay with the bent knee, building strength in that front leg. The next time you come to warrior two, pause, step back, downward dog. Left foot high to the sky, three-legged dog. Step forward, warrior one. Open up, warrior two. Straighten the front leg, reverse triangle. Keep the front leg straight, triangle. Come on up, warrior two. And then reverse warrior, warrior two, side angle. So you've got your flow now. You've got these 3 to 5 poses, depending on what your goal is or how you're feeling tonight. Keeping that front leg bent is going to work the isometric hold of the muscle. Adding strength. And if you need to relieve it at all, just straighten the front leg, creating a triangle, reverse triangle release. The next time you come to warrior two, pause, step back, downward dog. Come through high plank, low plank, up dog, and then child pose. Come onto your back slowly, feet at the top of the mat. Have bolster, towel handy. You can use the towel for head support or blanket. And bring the knees together, feet apart, TP pose, palms up. In your mind's eye, as you're breathing gently, go through the sequence we just did. So left leg forward, back leg straight, warrior one. So this is a mental imagery while you're in TP pose. Turning the hips to warrior two. Straightening the front leg, reverse triangle. Triangle. Back through warrior two. Reverse triangle, a reverse warrior, and then side angle. So just visualizing that work on the left side. The joints that are being affected, the muscles. See yourself in warrior two with that left foot forward. And that right hand comes down to the ground. You step back, downward dog. Right foot high to the sky. And then you step forward. Warrior one. Visualize that right leg in front. Open up warrior two. Straighten, reverse triangle. Triangle. Warrior two. So keep that mental focus as you flow from warrior two to reverse warrior to warrior two to side angle. Clasp the hands under the head. Exhale, crunch up, support the head between the hands and wrap the arms around the forehead and lift the back of the skull. Gently lower the head down, keep the hands clasped. Open the knees out to the side into butterfly. Lift the tailbone, arch the back a little bit more so you feel your chin come towards your chest, and then push the elbows towards the floor. Straighten the left leg into tree pose. Release the hands. Cross the arms over the chest. Right arm on the bottom, left arm on top. Bring the hands together into eagle arms. Release the arms, change the legs. Right leg extends, left leg bends. Tree pose. Hug yourself, left elbow on the bottom. Bring the hands together, eagle arms. Release the arms. Lift the left knee up. Keep the left foot on the ground and cross the right ankle over the left knee. Pick up the figure four. Left foot off the floor. Grab the knee and foot on the right leg. Squeeze it in. Push with the left knee. Exhale, lift the head and reach your hands through the figure four and then lay the head back down. Hold the figure four. If your hands don't reach or meet around the left shin, use a strap. Keep the shoulders relaxed. Rotate both feet. Rotate the other way. You're still in figure four. And then drop the left foot to the floor. Hands out to the side and roll your figure four to the left until your right foot comes onto the ground. Turn the head right. Lift your head up for a moment and sweep your right hand down to grab the left foot. See the little quadricep stretch there. Lay the head back down if you can. Keep the right hand connected to the left foot. If you can't reach, use a strap. Keep the left knee on the ground as well. If the left knee doesn't stay on the ground, use a blanket or a block underneath it. All we're going to do is straighten the right leg to the sky and then bend it and touch the floor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and hold it straight. Hold that heel to heaven. Keep holding the right foot, the left foot, sorry. Lift the head and bring your hand behind the hamstring. Pull the knee towards the head, head towards the knee, and then climb the leg. Slow release, slow release. Come onto your back, cross the left ankle over the right knee. Pick up the right knee, right figure four comes towards you. Grab the foot and knee and squeeze that in. Release your low back on this side. Exhale, crunch up, head up. Reach the left hand through, grab the shin, fingers entwined. Lay the head down. You can use a strap here if that helps. Make sure the head is supported in a way there's no strain in the neck. I don't care if the head is on blocks, but you want neutral head tilt. You don't want the head tilted back. Rotate those feet. Other direction. Drop your figure four to the ground. Ankle stays over the knee. Roll onto your right hip. Turn the head to the left. Remember, try to keep that right knee grounded, even if it's supported by a blanket or a cushion. Exhale, crunch up, left hand sweeps down and grabs the right foot, and then lay back down. So you got that little extra quadricep lengthening here. Left leg to heaven, heel to heaven. And then tap to the floor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and hold. 5 and hold. Crunch up, head up. Grab the back of your hamstring with the right hand. Climb the leg and bring the head towards the knee. Keep pushing that right knee down to the ground. Exhale, gently release. Come back to the earth. And come into Shavasana. Drop the shoulders away from the ears, palms to the sky. Exhale, turn the head right. Inhale ahead to neutral. Exhale ahead left. Keep the shoulders away from the ears. Inhale ahead to neutral. And take the bolster and bring it under your thighs. Unlock the knees. Come into supported Shavasana. Unlock the jaw. Relax the back. Allow your mind to wander where it needs to wander. Without judgment. Just allow the sounds that bring you back to the present moment to be reminders. If the mind wanders again, allow it to wander. And give it permission to wander into the far reaches of the galaxy or the universe. It doesn't have to be limited to Earth. If you snore or fall asleep, let that be okay as well. Practice letting go of judgment. Keep giving yourself permission to be exactly as you are. Keep letting go. letting go. Permission for anything that's happening to be okay. Just notice where the mind takes you. Let it be okay. Let the mind wander. No restraints. Let your attention start to change to the sounds that you hear. Ambient sounds in your room. The sounds coming through the computer. The sound of my voice. Can you hear the sound of your own breathing? become aware of the breath in and out. So you can feel the sensations inside the nose and mouth. Notice how calm the breath is. And without disturbing the calmness, bend the right knee. Come back to the breath, notice if it's been disturbed. And then bend the left knee. Come back to the breath. Without disturbing the breath, clasp the hands gently and reverse the palms to the sky. Just a gentle stretch. Inhale, pick the knees up and roll to one side without disturbing the breath. Without disturbing the breath, come up to the original seated position on your blocks, kneeling in Vajrasana. Keep the breath undisturbed throughout this whole process of transition. So your attention is foreground on the breath, background on the transition. If your attention switches from the breath, simply come back to the breath. Take your time to adjust until everything feels supported and right. And have this sense of undisturbed breath as your companion for the rest of the day. Come back to the breath, notice the breath, calm the breath. As you bring your hands together, the chest in prayer, let the head bow in gratitude. Namaste.